Long, long ago, when the world was still flat, back before humans knew of magic, in the very center of the ocean floated a tiny, yet beautiful island. Its name was Illusia. In those days, on the continent of Fadiel, 5 great countries flourished. Jad, land of sand. Topol, land of water. Wendel, land of green. Ish, land of fire. And Lorimar, land of ice. All in Fadiel believed the isle was holy, protected by a guardian beast. No one dared to set foot there. On the island, there stood one indescribably enormous tree. The tree had been there before the world began. In fact, it was said to be the mother of every living thing in the world. But in those days, an ancient curse had gradually turned the tree to stone. For a long time, it remained asleep, seeming to some as if it were dead. Now then, I suppose I should tell you the story of how it all began. Of how a certain young man came to possess a sacred sword, and how a certain young maiden became a goddess of mana. It's a winding tale of hope and despair, connecting the worlds of humans and of my fellow spirits.
Ritzia's worried.
Oh, you're going to need a leash, Buju. Hey, remember Kelby? Maybe it's a spirit. But why?
And to your soul.
Ritzia, how?
By believing.
Let's go!
You must
Run
go
away.
there for help. Such is your destiny.
Kelby!
Forward, march!
We're counting on you.
You may commence firing. Fire!
I won't let you! The Guardian Beast? What now?
This ends now!
I mean, Keldrick is dead.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark Sage Penn, and welcome to episode 2 of Opening Act. This is Dawn of Mana, as we saw. And this is post-live commentary this time. My first take of this was complete and utter junk. So, I'm just rewatching the footage as we go. And I took a few notes about stuff, I guess. Just stuff I could talk about. And now we have some more story. So we'll just deal with that first.
Ah, what do you mean when the world was still flat? You can't make up stuff like that just to spice up a story. What if all the little kids out there take it as fact?
Watch that mouth! You're hardly as scholarly as Hot Pants, you know. Half-grown spirits like you should listen more and talk less.
Not all of us are as old as dirt, you know. And I'm not the one telling fairy tales acting like I was there the
You
whole
two
time.
fools are at it again. Let's save your little grudge match for later.
Yes, the 8 of us are here for a reason, and it isn't fisticuffs. We need to go over certain events and make sure we've got them right.
Correct you are. Tonight is a super exclusive spirit conference. We must discuss the link between us spirits and humanity.
And the origin of the mana tree.
Fighting won't solve anything, no.
Ah, you're right. Sorry. I ought to stay grounded and not lose my head.
The night is brief, and I've got more sinister things to do.
Listen up, my fiery friend. You can extinguish that temper, because you know we have a lot to do.
Okay, okay. Go ahead. Go on with your story.
On the sacred island of Illusia stood a small and solitary village. There dwelt what were known as the Tree Folk. They lived in peace, blessed by the beauty and bounty of nature. Little did they know, their peaceful days would soon come to an abrupt end.
Can you bring him back?
Okay.
Don't be too rough with him, though.
You got it.
Alright, so here we are, starting the game, and I have to say this game kind of reminded me of Kingdom Hearts when I first started playing it. Except, unlike Kingdom Hearts, the first one had a bit more environmental interaction, which was kind of good. So anyway, this post-live commentary, I don't expect this to become the norm, because I kind of like the more fly by the seat of my pants kind of stuff. But this game was kind of hard for me to do. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect going into it. I mean, most games you kind of know what you're getting into before you get into it, but I've played Secret of Mana, like, I don't know, I played it like the first 2 or 3 dungeons, I guess. And that's the most of the Mana series I've ever played. Anyway, even if the basic attacks look like Sora's basic attacks in the first Kingdom Hearts, so anyway, I really do like the music in this game a lot. It's probably one of the reasons why my original commentary got so bogged down. So I just stop and listen for a long period of time.
Wait.
So right now they're just giving us the tutorial on how to fight, how to move the camera, how to do all that stuff. So first thing we had to fight were mushrooms, which are not scary at all, especially when they panic. So So the last time I made a video with commentary was in November when I did the Skyward Sword episode. That's really too long. As you can tell, I'm really out of practice doing this. But it's been a long time since November, so since then I've gotten a new job, which I enjoy. You know, it's still a job, but I enjoy it quite a bit. And I've played some games, you know, since then. And right now we're learning how to jump. And jump higher. Oh, and double jump even. Yep. Oh yeah, I had trouble double jumping right here. Yep. Come on, guy. You can do it. There you go. Let's see. I played through Sonic Generations, Super Princess Peach, Pokemon Conquest, and Fire Emblem 6. And what I forgot to write down earlier was Batman Returns on the SNES. Finally went ahead and bought that. And of course the games I was playing in my update video in May. I think it was just Rhythm Heaven Fever, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, and Monster Tale. And right now I'm playing the challenge maps in Arkham City, trying to get all the trophies. So in this game we collect candy for health. So and apparently that Buju creature fights as well. So
Hey, don't you ignore me.
see, right, it's happening again. I'm getting mesmerized again. the music is just so it's just so peaceful. It actually kind of fits, you know, this easygoing forest thing, but it doesn't really fit fighting monsters in the forest. So it's kind of it's good but weird at the same time, so I don't know, man. So this is definitely a game I could just buy the soundtrack and just listen to that for a while.
Hey, wait!
What was going on in this forest anyway?
Where'd he go, Keldy?
He just passed you, genius. It's like some kind of eggplant, not eggplant. Okay, I'm gonna go with eggplant blocks. And that doesn't make a lick of sense. So yeah, I slowed down a lot since November, honestly. Now here we go with the bird monsters. I got hit in the back. That wasn't very cool. How did that even happen to them? These random old things just came flying out of nowhere. Something's shooting at them. Oh, he's psychic. Well, that's where the birds are. No. Let's see. I was really struggling with my job and starting in November. At the end of the year, it was just really starting to get hard for me. But that's finally over. And I was working a lot, and we had other stuff going on. It's just, you know how it is. You mean to do something, and you end up doing something else. So, just the way it goes. And I did enjoy taking it easy over the summer too. Only had to work 4 days a week all summer. It was nice to have every Friday off all summer long. So I hit him with a cart. Didn't do it. What was that, honeycomb? Oh. I didn't know mushrooms could drop honeycombs. That's fascinating.
Oh, come on. Get back here, will
Yeah,
you?
this seemed to just drag on for longer than I thought it would. Oh, I didn't notice they had... So I didn't notice that when I was playing it. I just now noticed it. But they have the monster's name and health in the upper left corner when you're fighting them. Man, I need to pay more attention when I play games. That's just... Sheesh. But I have 3 episodes planned for August, so 2 more after this one. And hopefully once I'm actually playing the game again, and I get all this update stuff out of the way, I'll actually have something a bit more constructive to talk about. Oh, those guys just bumped into each other. Great teamwork. And I've also wanted to do DS and PSP games for the show, too. And if you remember Radiant Historia, I mean, you know, it was just digital camera off the, you know, off screen. But I may be able to record DS games pretty soon. And I did do a test video with PSP after I watched someone's tutorial on how to record PSP games. So I got it where it looks pretty decent, and that test video is still on my
Okay,
still uploaded.
that's enough for now. Let's get you back to Ritzia.
And got a new member stick, and I'll be ready to go with that. Now I think we have... Oh, that's the end of chapter prologue. I think I got a B, I think. How much money did I get? Just 135? Or... Oh, 49. I got a B. Oh well. I didn't get any crown for... Huh. I don't know. I don't know what all that means. This was the first time I ever played this game, so...
Whoa there! That's better.
Thank you, Keldy. Oh, you're going to need a leash, Buju. Are we at... That's right. Do you remember, Keldy? When we were little, you carved our initials here with your pocket knife.
No. Did I?
But we shouldn't hurt trees like that, you know.
That's a Fern Gully message.
Because whenever we hurt any living thing, we also end up hurting ourselves.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, Fern Gully. You crazy childhood memory. Commented on this the first time with this. Those knights are marching very awkwardly. They don't look intimidating at all. But I was happy in that little reel at the very start of the video where they had Dan Green in this game. So that's an incentive to play this game, is to listen to Dan Green pronounce judgment on everyone. That's pretty awesome all by itself.
When the two of them rushed back to Sanctuary, they found the village full of golem soldiers from the Lorimarian army.
And Stroud, the king of Lorimar himself, came riding in. He captured all of the tree folk and then herded them in to a few houses.
Keldric and Ritzia went to awaken the sacred beast that guarded Illusia and now slumbered beneath the great tree. But the golem soldiers were one step ahead of them. They seemed to be looking for something there.
The pair sneaked past the soldiers and entered the depths of the great tree, hoping to find the sacred beast before the Loramarians did.
So what happens after that? I don't know. This is where I stopped, but I had a pretty good time playing this game, and I'll probably get back to it eventually. It has a Dracula spirit and Dan Green, so it's not all bad. But until the next episode, see you later.